Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Confidence. If this is your first time coming across this channel, all this beautiful face, you're highly welcome to join the family. Please do make sure you click on the subscribe button and the bell like button just beside it so you'll be among the first to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by again today. In today's video, if you're looking forward to relocating to Abuja from either the abroad or other parts of the country, then this video is for you. You want to make sure you watch this video before you relocate to Abuja. Welcome back, guys. So we're going to be taking it we're going to be taking them rather step by step. We're going to talk about accommodation, we're going to talk about transportation, we're going to talk about feeding, and of course jobs. So let's dive straight into this video, starting off with accommodation. So I relocated to Abuja 3 years ago, and I've been opportune to rent a 2-bedroom apartment. I've been opportune to rent a 1-bedroom apartment, and I've also been opportune to rent a self-contained apartment. So I'm talking from experience. I know all the in and out of accommodation wahala in Abuja. So first of all, we're going to talk about the 2-bedrooms apartment. So if you're looking at getting a 2-bedroom apartment, you should budget 1.2 million to 2.5 million, depending on the location, on the part of town you would like to live. So assuming you are looking at staying within Warimpa, within Life Camp, Apo, some parts of Apo, within Katam A extension, even main Katam A, and some parts of Kubwa, especially the FO1 areas, Gudu, Games Village, central area, some parts of central area, then you should keep at least from 1.2 million to 2.5 million, exclusive of service charge and other utility bills. Then if you're looking forward to getting a 1-bedroom apartment, which I recently moved out from, then you should keep from 700,000 to 1.5 million naira, depending on the location again. So some places like Warimpa, FO1 Kubwa, some parts of Apo, Games Village, some parts of Katambe, main Katambe, then Katambe extension, then Jahi, not the Jahi village, Jahi by Gilmore, then you should keep from 700,000 to 1.5 million. That's for a 1-bedroom apartment. And then if you're looking forward to getting a self-contained, you should keep from, on the average, 400,000 to as far as 1 million, because there are some parts of Jahi that even collects that you have to pay from 1 million to 1.2 for a self-contained. But there are other parts like Warimpa here, you should keep from, for a good self-contained, you should keep from 400,000 to 600,000, budget from 400 to 600. If you are looking forward to getting at Apo, maybe resettlement, keep from 350 to 500. If you are looking at Kubwa, you can get something for 300, depending on the part of Kubwa you get the house. And so yeah, so on the average, a self-contained here in Abuja would cost you from 400,000 to 600,000, even as far as 1 million, depending on the location. And of course, it also depends on the appliances in the apartment. Like some apartments come with ACs, bed, so all you have to do is just move in with your clothes, your bag, and that's all. And then there are some apartments that you have to furnish from square one. Okay, some apartments comes with cabinets and some don't. You have to buy cabinets and make kitchen cabinets and all of that, wardrobes by yourself. So all these are some of the things you tend to look out for while getting an apartment here. And then we are also going to talk about utility. So if you're in areas like Warimpa, especially first, second, third avenue, fourth avenue, down to fifth and sixth avenues, you would find out that you have to pay for water board. So when I was previously living at one of the avenues at Warimpa, I had to pay for water board on a monthly. But the thing is that my landlord already paid for the water board. So at the end of the year, they brought the total bill that he was paying for me to counterbalance and then pay him back. So, but most houses I know pay water bill monthly. So the water board will bring their own bill for you to pay monthly. And then we'll talk about the lights. Some places they call it hydro, but here in Nigeria we call it electricity. So for your NEPA bill, some apartments comes with a prepaid meter, which means you don't have to share your meter with your next door neighbor. So you get to control the amount of electricity you use in a month. So if you are a very careless person who is in a self-contained, you can use as much as 10,000 naira in a month. In a 2-bedroom, you can use as much as 40,000 naira in a month. For a 1-bedroom, you can use as much as 20,000 naira in a month. And then, okay, we also have service charge. So most of the houses here, especially the ones in estates, comes with a service charge fee. And depending on the amount you paid for the house, where the house is located, all this goes into determining and then of course, is it a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom or a self-contained? It will determine how much service charge you have to pay. When I was in the 2-bedroom, our service charge was, I think, about 150 to 180,000. In the 1-bedroom, the service charge was per annum. Okay, you get to pay once a year, but in the 1-bedroom, we're paying once a month, and it was 25,000 every month. So the service charge covers your waste management and your security fees. For the places you have to pay once in a year, it covers all through that year, your security bill and your waste management, and sometimes the cleaning bills. So you don't get to pay for those again. Okay, so moving on to transportation. We have Uber, we have Bolt, we have the public means of transportation. Transportation here is relatively cheap. So if I'm taking Bolt, say from Warimpa to Wuse, it's going to be from 1,000 to 1,200 naira. If I'm taking Bolt from Warimpa to Kubwa, it's going to be around 1,200 to 1,500. If I'm taking Bolt from Warimpa to Kado, or some parts of Jahi, some parts of Katambe Extension, and some parts of Main Katambe, it's going to be around 700 to 800 naira. Okay, so it depends on where you're taking the boat from. Transportation is relatively cheap, but I would advise you use, if you are looking forward to saving more, you should use boat. But if you are more of security conscious, then Uber is more expensive than Bolt. But in security wise, it's safer to use Uber than Bolt. Okay, then we have the public means of transportation, which I take most of the time. Okay, so say you're going from Warimpa to Wuse, you get to pay 150 naira. So sometimes if you're going from Warimpa to Wuse, it's going to be 3 at the back and 1 person at the front, and you get to pay from 150 to 200 naira. And then if you are going from, say, Kubwa to Wuse, it's around 200 to 250 per person, and you guys are going to be 3 at the back, one person at the front. Or you're going from maybe Wuse 2 to Wuse Zone 5, is 100 naira, 3 persons at the back, 1 person at the front. So that's another means of transportation we have here. And then we also have the keke napeps, but this does not run on the express, on the highways. Okay, you can only find them at some you can only find them in some parts of Abuja, like Warimpa. They run inside the Warimpa estates. You will not see keke in Life Camp, in some parts of Life Camp. You won't find keke in Wuse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you will not find keke in area 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you won't. You won't find keke in area 11. You won't find keke in central area. You will not find keke in Katampe extension, some parts of Katampe extension. So there are places keke napeps are restricted to. But generally, if you are around Warimpa, like I said earlier, you can get keke napep, and for each drop, it's 100 naira. So if you're going from First Avenue to, say, Second Avenue, you pay 100 naira. If you're going from Second Avenue to Fifth Avenue, you pay 100 naira. So yes, that is our means of transportation here. And then we're also going to talk about food. Is food expensive or cheap? Depending on where you are getting your food from. Okay, so let's talk about the local markets. For most local markets within the town, food is very expensive. Okay, you can go as far as buying a mudu of gari for 400 naira. Is that expensive? You can go as far as buying small shinkini ugu leaf for 200 naira. Is quite expensive. But if you go to the outskirts of town, you get them relatively cheap. Then the supermarkets, there are some supermarkets that are quite cheap, others are very expensive. So I would recommend you use Nest Cash and Carry, Exclusive, Sahad stores, and sometimes H-Medis. Their prices fluctuate sometimes. So then I see Word again, which is at Warimpa, used to be quite cheap until I don't know what's happening to them. They are very pricey these days. For me, I don't know about you, I don't know your budget, I don't know your pocket. So what might be pricey to me might not be pricey to you. And then we'll talk about jobs. So I'm going to categorize the jobs into 3: the government jobs, the private jobs, and self-employed. So for the government job, is very difficult getting a government job in Abuja. Most times you have to know someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows another someone that can give you a job. And then other times, this is sad. This is honestly sad. But believe you me, jobs are being bought. Like, you buy jobs with money, not based on whether you can deliver on such jobs, whether you are competent on such jobs, whether you are certified to do such jobs. No. Do you have money? Can you pay for the job? It is yours. So most times for government jobs, if you don't know someone that knows someone that knows someone, then you should have money to buy jobs. If not, it is by the grace of God. Keep that in mind. And then for the private companies, I'm going to make an entire video for private companies. You see those guys? They are users. Coming from someone who has worked for a private company, I can categorically tell you guys, working for private companies, easy to get. The jobs are way easier to get. Their salaries are nothing to write home about. Okay, you can see a job that will require you to work from Monday to Saturday, 7 a.m. to say 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Guess how much the salary is? 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000. It's painful. If you even get to see the one with 100,000 and above, they give you a target, and if you don't meet the target, of course you should not expect salary for that month now. So yes, private jobs are way easier to get, but their salaries are nothing to write home about, and you get to work and work and work. no time for yourself. Okay, you don't get to have time for yourself. And then the self-employed people actually strive well here. If you are a business oriented or business savvy person and you start up a business and you know how to go about marketing your products or the services you want to render, you will do very well, because virtually Abuja is a tech kind of state, a techie kind of state. What do I mean by that? For instance, since I moved to Abuja, I've never bought meat in the local market. So I go on Instagram, there are meat vendors on Instagram. I use meat.com. He's on Instagram. I'm going to leave his tag below somewhere. I've used him since 2018 that I moved to Abuja. So for someone who has that kind of business idea and you decide, oh, you want to go buy cow or goat and then you want to sell to people, but you don't want to get a place, you want to sell online, you can do that and you would succeed. And then other people are into food, grocery shopping. They do grocery shopping for individuals and supply to their houses. Others do shawarma, fruit juices, and etc. So if you are a business person and an entrepreneur, it's usually not easy to build that customer base. But once you've built it and you're consistent in what you're doing, you will definitely sell out. So I would encourage, if you're doing a government job, of course you should have a side hustle. If you're doing a private job, you cannot most of the times have a side hustle because they tend to take all of your time. So guys, we've talked about accommodation, we've talked about food, we've talked about transportation and jobs. These are the things you're likely to come across if and when you move to Abuja. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. If there are things I did not talk about you would want me to talk about separately in another video, please let me know in the comment section. If you have questions you would like to ask me, leave them down below in the comment section. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to click on the bell like button just beside the subscribe button to be notified when I upload a new video. My Instagram and my Facebook page an account are down below, so please follow me on both Instagram and Facebook. Let's interact more there. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for stopping by. See you in my next video. Bye.